Hey everybody, my name is Dylan. Welcome back to Planet Coaster. We are jumping through the career mode right here, and in the first part, I believe we did Pirate Battle. So in the second part, we are going to do Creature Awakens. Let's hop right into the scenario. If you guys like what I'm doing with the channel, I would appreciate some likes and subscribes, share with your friends, all that fun stuff. That really helps small creators like myself, kickstart the channel and grow. So I appreciate all the support you guys have shown in the first part and continue to show. So thank you all so much. Here we go. The Creature Awakens. Immediately, there's a lot of litter in the park. Great. Wonderful. Okay, that's menacing. That's like a giant death hole with kraken tentacles. Okay. Speaking of holes from hell, okay, so it looks like they spawn from underneath the ground, which is okay, that's fine. Looks like the park entrance is like right there. And they can go left or right. There's not actually anything left at the moment. If they go right, it looks like there's another little menacing hole. And you've got, what is this? Like a small little information booth. Okay, that's cute. Moving on, it looks like you've got a track ride of some sort. Let's try to sneak in here. What kind of track ride is this? Looks like like a buggy track ride. That's kind of cute. It's called the Kraken's Lair, and my guess, yep, so it goes underground, and it actually, I don't know if you can see this in recording or not, but there's a little outline. It goes underground. Looks like it explores these kraken tentacles a little bit. Otherwise, it looks like that's pretty much the entire park. So pretty bare bones. There's like a little viewing area for that kraken hole, which is kind of cool. The first thing I notice is that the Kraken's Lair is a really good value, and you know what that means. That means I'm going to jack up the prices. We're going to try 26.50, see if they bite on that. Let's speed up the game a little bit and just see if that's... Nope, it looks like that's not deterring anybody. 26.50, people are still flocking to go on it. And it actually looks like people are still saying it's a good value. I'm going to leave it at 26.50 now because that might... Yeah, see, that went away. So maybe 26.50 is more of a better price. I also noticed this little green queue here is a... it's not a fast pass because that's a Disney thing, the Disney fast pass. But similar concept. I think it's called like the priority queue or priority pass. Basically, you can pay extra to skip the line, which is kind of cool. That's sold in the information booths. So let's see. Priority passes are for suckers, is what most of the guests think. That's okay. But it looks like the priority pass is $5. I'm going to leave it at $5 for now, but if we start to get more rides and we add priority pass into our new rides, it'll become more valuable, and then we can jack up the prices a little bit. $5 for one ride priority pass is pretty steep, but I think once we get more rides built, it'll be totally fine. Let's go ahead. I think I want some of the park to be here, but it's really uneven ground. Oh, it's pretty uneven ground. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, I didn't even look at our objectives. Employ 2 janitors and build 2 rides for our easy star. So let's go ahead. There is a lot of litter in the park, so let's go ahead and employ some janitors right now because that should make our people happier. I believe that's under staff. Here, some janitors. I'm going to place one there, and I'm going to place one there, and they will kind of free roam the park. You see there's a lot of trash on the ground. They will kind of clean that up. Something that we can do to kind of help them with their job, though, is to place some trash cans around the place. That way guests will place trash in the trash cans rather than on the floor. So that's good. I think I'll place one more right there. All right. Did we employ... So we employed 2 janitors, so there's halfway to our easy star already. We just need to build one more ride. So I think we should do that right away. Okay, so here's our ride selection for this scenario. We've got the Whirly Rig, which is like a cute kids ride. I'm trying to find a good angle to show you guys. It's like a cute kids ride. And then you've got the Rocktopus, which is in the first scenario. That's a pretty big one, but that one's really cool. You've got the Psychola, which is there's like a giant brain in the middle, so that's pretty dope. Kickflip is more of that, just looks like a carnival ride of sorts. I mean, you'd see it like a state fair. Awesome though. And the Forge, which that is big. That looks like a giant like death robot machine thing. But that's kind of cool. It looks like it like lifts you in the air, spins you around. Okay, those are ride selection. I think as we come into the park, we want like a good, nice, gentle ride to kind of acclimate everybody. So I think I want the Whirly Rig to be kind of right here somewhere. I think I want to extend this pathway a little bit, though. What path is this? It looks like it's this sandstone, okay. We've also got to be cognizant of the terrain differences here, because it does get pretty steep. So I think we're just going to kind of follow the flat ground of the terrain here. I think we're going to do something like that. I don't know. We'll experiment with that. That might be too sharp of a corner, but the unfortunate part, that's just kind of all the flat land, and you can kind of see we're already starting to go up on a hill here. It's just, in this game, it's really hard to build things on uneven terrain, so we got to work with what we can. Let's start with the whirly rig. I think this is a really cute ride to have in the entrance area. I kind of wanted it like right here, but again, we're kind of hilly, and we can't adjust the terrain in this scenario, so we're pretty locked into where we can place this thing. Which means I think right here is kind of where we got to place it. Which is fine. So let's place it in this little... Where do we want it facing, though? We probably want it facing this way, right? Like towards the path. That way people can see it. If it's facing this way, you know, or whatever, people are seeing the back of it, and that's not cool. So let's place it here so we can see it from kind of the path, the entrance path here. There we go. That's cool. The entrance, I think we're going to place over here so we can do a bit of a windy queue. And the exit, I genuinely think I'm just going to place right there. I actually might shift it back out of the way. Maybe just right there is fine. And then let's connect the queue here. I think this blue path is like water texture, which is really cool. I think that matches that ride really well. So I think we're going to kind of do the water there, and I'm tempted to do the water as the queue as well. We are really struggling. It wants to connect to that path, so we're going to delete that for just a second. It really wants to connect to that path. Oh, it's because this isn't a queue texture. Okay, well, let's bring those back. Queue path. They also have a blue queue path here, but does that... I don't know if that matches the blue, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm in love with that. We could do... I love this wood texture. Kind of like a... Or this one? Actually, I don't mind that one. Or, I don't know. What are you guys thinking? I kind of like... Because it almost looks like a dock, almost. I think we're going to go with this one. That one's cool. Or I think we're going to wind the path this way a little bit. And I don't envision this one being too busy. At the same time, I feel like that's almost overkill. Maybe we... As you guys will come to find out, I am incredibly indecisive. That's okay, though. I think we're going to try to snake it something like this here. Because this will also give us an opportunity then, hopefully, if we kind of snake it like that. There we go. We got the bronze star already because we finally built that ride. Awesome. What we can do, hopefully, is we can enable the priority queue. I don't know what tab it's in. Oop, operations. Enable priority pass. So we need to place a priority pass entrance. Which, interestingly enough, you can... It's really glitching. What's happening? I think we're going to do the priority pass entrance here. So you still got to wait a tiny bit in line, but then we'll place the exit I guess right there. And then we will do the priority pass queue, kind of skipping all of that bobbing and weaving, and connect right there. So that looks kind of ugly, but we're going to go with it. Yeah, so if you want to skip the line, you can kind of skip the line. We may adjust that at some point, but it's fine for now. And then I think we can go ahead and open it up. Our queue scenery rating is going to be terrible. Yeah, 4%. So let's go ahead and do some things to make it cooler. I wanted to be able to paint the terrain, but terrain is completely disabled in this scenario, so we can't do that. So we're kind of limited by what we can do. I'm honestly thinking just some like trees and foliage, simple stuff. But let's see what we got here. Let's go nature. Some barrel planters. I have a hard time building at night, so we're just going to keep it at 10 a.m. some barrel planters there. That's kind of cool. And then honestly, just some plants and stuff around here. Some palm trees, maybe. Is that? That's not even in the ground. Okay. Just some palm trees around the place might already do wonders for it. And then some beech trees, banana palms. Oh, I didn't want that there. Thank you, though. Banana palms. Maybe a banana palm right there. And then I think some nice... Okay, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. Some nice ground cover. This could take a while. Let's see here. How's that looking? That looks pretty cool already. What's the scenery rating at now? Only 36. Okay. Maybe some pirate scenery. What's, props? What do we have? We probably do need some lighting for nighttime. Those bamboo torches don't light a lot, but that might be okay. What else do we have here? A Grand Galleon. That's pretty big. That was the boat that was in the first scenario. Okay, a lot of options here. This is the problem. I'm so indecisive. And then, yeah. A nautical archway. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Can we fit that, like, here somewhere? Not really. What about... We can totally fit it, like, right there. Is that on the ground? Not really. Maybe we can sink it down just a tiny bit. And it's a little sunken in on that side, but that's okay. That's kind of cool. We can actually use our magical moving skills to tilt it slightly, which will give it the illusion a little bit less. There we go, that it's on the ground a little bit. All right. That looks all right. Cool, we have a nautical archway. All right. Back to this here. What about just some nice fruity cargo? Actually, that kind of looks like a cool place to put some fruity cargo. Is there like a pirate shop stand or something? I don't want to spend hours decorating either, but I think it's kind of fun. Pirate band? Actually, this could be a cool place for the pirate band, and I think it would contribute to this queue scenery. It does. Although, does that block the view? It does kind of block the view of the whirly rig a little bit. Same with this banana palm. I don't like how it blocks that view. If we shift this back a little bit, though, and then angle it this way. That's kind of cool. I like that. And then maybe we do a small path. Not that. What am I looking for? The sandstone. Here we go. We'll drop the length down and just do a little path kind of extending out here. Something like that. And then we can have some benches and stuff here. Where's that under? Path extras? Some barrel benches? That's kind of cute. There you go, little viewing area. I could spruce that up if I really wanted to, but that'll be fine for now. I think we still need something in this section here. Let's go back to props, and let's filter by pirate. That might give us some better, what is it, scenery theme? Pirate. Okay, so here's all the pirate scenery, which will help us narrow it down a little bit. I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking. I said that, and I had no clue what I was actually thinking. Maybe just a stack of barrels here. Maybe we can do some cool custom, because it kind of already matches the fruity cargo. Kind of do some overlapping barrels here. I think we're going to just duplicate that. And then duplicate that. That's kind of cool. And then maybe some small wooden barrels. Oop, where'd it go? Scenery. Where did you go? Small wooden barrels. Here we go. And get some of those scattered around the place. That's kind of cool. I like that. A little custom bit there. Put a lantern on there, maybe? I don't know. Does that make sense? That's kind of cool. Skull torch. That's ominous. I feel like a round lantern would actually look better than that square lantern. Maybe the round lantern is actually there. Maybe we'll scooch this over just a tad. Again, I don't want to spend ages decorating, but I find it fun. That's kind of the neat thing about this game, is there's very much like the management side of this game where it's like, you know, money and rides and, you know, guest happiness. And then there's just kind of this like very chillaxed, creative, like, you know, whatever your mind can come up with kind of fun too. It does look like the whirly rig is a good value, so you know what that means. 650. It does look like some people are using the fast pass, which is really cool. Let's see what people think of the fast pass now. Seems really cheap to me, so it would make sense that we raise the price. Now that we've got another ride in there, raise the price by $1. Okay, awesome. I think I might want this path. Let's get rid of this bench. I think I want this path to kind of continue. Let's make the length a little bit longer. I think I want it to continue like right, like that. Kind of cut off that little block, and then we can do something else in here. Let's look at our next objective. Employ 2 mechanics. Yeah, so rides do break down if they're not taken care of and looked after. So you do need some mechanics to make sure your rides stay working. And again, these guys will kind of also just roam around and check the rides, and then if they're broken, they'll fix them. So we'll place 2 there, which gives us our objective there. We need to build 3 more rides. Let's see. We could also look at track rides. Boom boat. Oh, it's like a log flume. Okay, and the cool thing about the log flumes, just like roller coasters and track rides, and just like the buildings, there comes custom rides that you can, like custom track rides and roller coasters that you can place, but you also can build your own track rides and roller coasters, which is also super cool. I think, because building your own takes a long time, so I think we're probably going to do a custom, but I do like the idea of a log flume. We could honestly fit it right in here, probably. We just need to find a place for that path to go. But we honestly could probably fit it. That pool of water makes it a little awkward. If we can fit it as close to the ground as we can, like right there. What does that look like? Let's place it and see what the placement looks like. I actually like that. That's a good place for that. So let's get this path kind of coming back around there then. We'll have it snake over here. And then, I don't know if we're going to do anything back there or not, but we'll kind of have it snake all the way back here for now. Alright. This is cool. And then let's go ahead, place an entrance. We're going to place... So with track rides, you kind of have to look at the flow of things. So they queue up here into these lines. So you got to kind of think about, like, if they enter here, the flow is weird. So you want them to kind of enter here so they can get straight to the ride, and then they exit kind of all the way over there, just so they don't get bottlenecked. I guess you technically could do it either way, but I've seen some... this queue's not bad, but some roller coasters have some specific, like if you place the entrance on this side, it's gonna bottleneck, do all sorts of crazy things. The queue path is actually the exact same as that, so we're just gonna continue this path, And we gotta kind of figure out how to get down to the ground too. Which we could just do staircases, I guess. I think, don't do that. I want to curve. We gotta think about our priority queue as well, so. Okay, I had to step away for just a second, but I came back and I built this. I'm actually pretty proud of this. It's not the most pretty looking solution, but I think it'll get the job done. So you got your normal queue going right. Oh, what happened? Get out of here. You got your normal queue coming right around here, your fast pass coming right there, exit coming out that way. I had to kind of veer it off that way. It's not pretty, but it'll get the job done. So let's go ahead. With track rides, you have to test them before you can open them just to make sure that no one dies. So it's got to do its test, and then we'll open it up here in a second. We could do with theming this area just a little bit. It's a log flume, so with that in mind, what can we decorate it with? A fountain? I don't know. What shall we do? Actually, we could totally make this like shark. Oh, that's like supposed to go inside a track. Is there a section of track that like would fit this? Because this is really cool. Like right there, it doesn't make a lot of sense at all, but I think it's kind of cool. Oh, the terrain is actually, I didn't notice this before, the terrain is actually, so we need to, this could cause a lot of issues. We actually need to raise this up so that it's not clipping through the terrain, which is going to mess up all of my beautiful paths. Okay. Okay. Let's try to just do the bare minimum to get this thing up and running. Let's angle snap this here. I had it all perfect. That's actually not bad. And we just need to adjust this a little bit. What was this? This was the sandstone. I don't like that. Let's back this up a little bit. Turn it off here. There we go. Okay, that's actually, I figured that was going to be much more of a pain in the ass than it was. Okay, that's perfect. Now that we moved it, we have to test it again. But now it's not clipping through the terrain. Cool. I like that shark, but I don't think it makes much sense, so I think we're going to try to avoid it. I really don't know how to theme this, this ride, I'm going to be honest with you. A whalebone arch? This is actually kind of cool. I don't know how much it fits the overall theme, but I dig it, so we're going to place it right there. Storm lanterns, a skull torch. A rowboat. At this point, I'm just placing random pirate shack. Ooh, this is actually kind of cool. Oh, I wonder if we could fit... Okay. Here's my pitch. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to place this pirate shack. We're going to see if we can fit a shop stall in there, and then we'll have, like, a bunch of these pirate shacks with, like, shops, like food stalls and stuff like that. I don't think I want... Yeah, let's see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I think I do want shops here, but I don't think how I have it. Pirate Cosmic Cow. Okay, that's too big. Let's do a custom building here. Let's do... Can you guys tell I'm indecisive? Okay, really basic building, but I think it'll be serviceable because we have restaurants now. I think we need a little bit of just scenery. I don't know. Let's get rid of pirate here because they have a bunch of cool, yeah, like Chief Beef signs and stuff like that. So this is a Chief Beef swing sign, which I love. So we're gonna place that there. We've got like a Chief Beef statue. That seems like overkill. Let's see here. Standing sign. I know they make wall signs, but that might be in the building category. Cosmic Cow. This is a milkshake stand, right? Cosmic Cow milkshake swing stand. Love it. Let's check. I think the wall signs are actually in the bill. Yeah, wall signs. Here we go. Chief Beef. There we go. Try to find one that isn't super big and obnoxious. Like that one. That one's too much. This one actually might work. I think this one's okay. Is that about center? That's about center. And then we need the milkshake one. Chief Beef milkshakes. These are all huge. That's not bad. There we go. And then let's get some awnings, and then we'll call it a day. Cosmic Cow milkshake awning. You kind of got to get close for this to kind of line these up. And then a Chief Beef awning right there. We're going to kind of just manually shift it down where I want it. I think we're going to need to shift this up just a tad. It's okay if it's clipping the roof just a tad. Okay, I like it. That took way too long for that simple building. But that should make some customers happy. So, and that also kind of blocks in this little area. We could do some cool scenery here. I'm just trying to find our options here. Oh, this has probably been tested long enough. Yeah, we can open it now, which is great. Hopefully that brings a lot of people down this way. Banana palm. Honestly, I'm not opposed to just doing some banana palms and then a bunch of ground cover. That's like the easiest thing to do in this game. And it's quick. So if I was, again, when we jump back into these maps, when I do the live streams, we will go to town with decorations and spending hours and hours doing one building. But for now, we're just going for quick, easy career mode objectives. Gotta find some sort of like these beach bushes you can kind of sink down and become smaller ground cover. Something along those lines, I think. I think we'll kind of do the same thing around here. Maybe get, where's the actual ground cover again? Maybe get this back as well. Something like that. That's not bad. What's our scenery rating? Our scenery rating is 100%. Look at that. Okay, that's not bad. I think I want some color to pop in these though. So I think we're just gonna do some red bushes. Maybe one there, and then maybe some of these yellow flowers, just to give it a little bit of color. Are these actually just floating? Yep, all of them I just placed are, all of the yellow flowers are literally floating. Okay, I've got to slow down a little bit, I guess, and place them a little better. And again, they're obviously floating, but they're in the bushes, so it looks alright. But if they're floating on top of the bushes, then that's a little weird. Just something like that, just to give it a little bit of color, a little bit of pop. I think something like that is okay. Alright, we have our log flume up and running. Look at all those people wanting to ride it. I think it makes sense, now that we have another big ride, to... Where's our info booth here? Info... What are people saying about... Yeah, the priority pass seems cheap, so we're going to bump it up to $7 now. We have another ride. See how that goes? Okay. Build 2 more rides. Let's employ the 2 entertainers right now. Let's get a Captain Lockjaw sitting around here. Actually, let's just get 2 Captain Lockjaws. That's okay. There we go. Employ 2 entertainers. We got to attract a lot of guests and build 2 more rides. And I think if we build 2 more rides, the guests will kind of come naturally. So let's get a few more rides in here. What about the Rocktopus? Oh, I was kind of hoping that would fit in here. Kickflip. We could get the kickflip in here. Maybe if we raise it up. That's so weird. I just don't like raising rides up like that. But that's okay. Maybe if we do it like this. The kickflip right there. That's not bad. It looks a little weird. Can I get it any lower? No. Okay. That looks a little weird, but it's also totally backwards, isn't it? It's totally supposed to be this way. Okay, I don't know if that ride goes there. Let's scrap that idea here. Rides. Let's actually get, because we have this space over here. Could we get the Rocktopus? This map is not easy. I think we're going to kind of have to resort to putting some rides out here, which is okay. Let's go ahead and put the Rocktopus, like, right here. We're going to kind of speed through these. We're getting a little long on time, so we're going to kind of speed through these a tiny bit. We'll still put a little bit of care into it, but I think we're going to do something. Obviously need a bigger queue than that. Let's turn off angle snap. Do something like that. And then let's enable our priority queue. Place the entrance. Hopefully my goal is to be able to place the entrance right here. The exit. Oh, you're not going to work with me here? Okay, let's adjust the path a little bit here then. Something like that. Hopefully we can get it in now. Again, trying to speed through this a little bit. I don't want to bore you guys too long. We're running a little low on time, so I guess it has to be there. We'll make that work. Where is the priority pass queue? Width down to 2. Right like that. Let's open this guy up. And then we'll get some good old planters. Some banana palms around the place. Maybe a beech. What is this? A beech tree? And then we'll kind of just get some ground cover to kind of finish it up. Something right about that. And then when we get back, obviously when we get back into career mode, we can jump back into it. You'll see not a lot of people are coming this way because there's not a bunch out here. So let's go ahead and just place, let's see what blueprints we have here. A toilet, actually. The toilet block could be good here. Because there's no toilets at the park right now, actually. So I think we'll do a toilet block right here, actually. And we'll do the same thing we did with the first part. We'll kind of edit this building. And we will get rid of that toilet and then just duplicate this wall right there. That should hopefully get some people over this way wanting to ride that ride, because it is open. But not a lot of people are coming that way. Let's speed this up a little bit. Okay, awesome. We're doing pretty good, I'd say. I think we need one more ride to get our medium objective, and then the attracting the guests should kind of come naturally. What do we want our last ride to be? I think the kickflip is really cool. I want to try to get this in here somewhere. I really think it could go in here somewhere. It can literally go right there. That's so close to the path, though. Well, okay, let's get it right there. We'll place the entrance back around here. We'll place the exit like right there. And then we will connect the queue here. What do I want this to be? Maybe just gray. Or it could just be the... Let's just have it be the same flagstone. That's okay. Let's get our queue path going here. I think we're going to use this wood queue path because I quite like it. I think we're actually going to turn on angle snap for this, make our lives easier. And we're just going to have this one. There we go. We got our second star for building this ride. I don't think I'm going to bother with a priority queue for this one. There's not a lot of room for it. We could put one like right here to here, but that seems really pointless. So, well, actually, what if we did something like that? Let's enable the priority pass. Entrance hopefully can go right here. Maybe. No, it can go right. Let's turn off angle snap. That might help a little bit too. Angle snap. It's going really crazy. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Entrance. It can go there. The exit can go there. This isn't going to save a lot of time for anybody, but we're going to squeeze the money out of our guests. Yeah, I didn't think about that. With 2. Yeah, still not going to work. Okay, let's abandon the priority queue idea. I don't think. Let's actually just make that queue a little bit bigger then, yeah. Let's open up this ride. Boom. I'm not going to worry about theming right now. We'll come back and do that another day. We just got to attract a few more guests, and I think we'll get that naturally. So let's make sure the speed is all the way up. What else can we kind of do in the meantime? Maybe get another shop of some sort. It could be nice to get a... Oh, that's cool. Some sort of food options over here. Maybe like a drink stall. Let's get like the burger stall right here. And then a drink stall right there. That'll get some more people over here. Nice. Okay, how close are we? We're super close, but I don't think we're close enough. I don't know what to do to attract these last guests. Is there... I know... Marketing. Let's start a marketing campaign. That'll get people in. Let's do an online campaign. Oh, we got it. We didn't even need the marketing campaign. Awesome. Creature Awakens. We had 1,000 guests in the park. Not a lot of money this time around, but we completed it, again, August of year 1. So pretty good, actually. 8 months in. Look at us go. I think I'm going to leave this part here. It went a little longer. Maybe the videos will start to be a little bit longer. I wanted to try to hit the 30-minute mark, but if we're having fun, enjoying ourselves, I may let it go longer. Just have some fun. All right. That was Creature Awakens. If you guys like what I'm doing here on the channel, liked this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Yeah, thank you so much. This has been Planet Coaster. I'm Dylan, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.